To give you a taster of some of the money-related activities which could be used in the classroom, we'll be showing you 3 and explaining how you could use them with a class. The 3 activities all have the consistent theme of value of money, but have very different approaches. And the level of financial education content increases from the first activity to the 3rd. Each activity could be used in a multitude of different ways, and examples of how they could be used have been provided at the beginning of the activity. The first activity is the £20 note, which specifically looks at the value of money. This activity can be used as a baseline assessment or a starter activity to introduce financial education. It links directly to the primary planning framework and has been designed to develop pupils' understanding of the value of money. This is done by first considering a relatively small amount of money which they may be familiar with and exploring what could be bought with this. It then looks at increasing larger amounts and what could realistically be bought with them. To fully explain the activity, I'm going to showcase how the £20 note activity can be delivered directly to your pupils, including suggestions of how to evidence their learning. To begin the activity, you are assessing their knowledge or experience of £1. Ask pupils what they can buy with £1 and allow time for pupils to evidence their thoughts using the draw and write method. More information about this can be found in the assessment video. Using a prop, explain what you can buy with £1 and ask some pupils to explain their own thoughts. For the second part of the activity, ask pupils what they can buy with £5. Pupils can discuss with their talk partners what they would buy with £5. Once complete, choose some pairs to explain their thoughts, bearing in mind the appropriateness of their ideas. Check the appropriateness by re-looking at what they would buy with £1. Consider the fact that £5 is 5 lots of £1. Does what they have chosen to buy for £5 still feel about right? Using a prop, explain what you can buy with £5. Finally, to stretch pupils' learning, ask them what they can buy with £20. And in groups, they should use whiteboards to list their ideas. Again, check their appropriateness by re-looking at what they would buy with £5. Consider the fact that £20 is 4 lots of £5. Does what they have chosen to buy for £20 still feel about right? Using a prop, explain what you can buy with £20. To extend this activity further, you could introduce the fact that people can often have the decision of whether to spend or save their money. Pupils could look at each of the 3 amounts and decide how much of it they would spend and how much they would save.